Wrestling. I've been invited to numerous other companies in the past month and a half. We've been invited to numerous companies all over the East Coast, my man, but right now I'm not driving to Maryland. I'm not driving to Kentucky and all these other cool places. We need to make those
trips sooner or later, Kev.
Sooner or later we are.
We need to jump in a car with all of our gear, and we need to go down to Kentucky and North Carolina. We need to go down to Flair Country and really get it going down there.
I think we should, if it's going to be more than, if it's going to be, say, me, you, JT, I think we get ourselves a small RV that kind of that sleeps like 4 or more, and we just take damage on the road, and we just make maybe like a 2-week thing of it. Just take a 2-week vacation.
That's what I'm saying. Take a 2-week thing, go to all these different companies, all these different events, and have one giant 2-hour show where we recap every single show we went to.
We just sit on top of the RV and do a live show from outside.
Let's just do it, man. I mean, I'm down. I'll take some paid time off, and we'll just go on the road.
It definitely would be fun. Definitely would be fun. So,
Image 365 2015. That's what we're doing.
We're going to be taking it on the road. All right, getting back to UWA Elite's last breath. Let's see. They had a 9 match card, which saw a pre-card match and of course 8 card matches. But it was King Tech defeating Dr. John Bowes in the opener. I'm not very familiar with King Tech, but I know Dr. John Bowes is a big boy, so King Tech must have did something pretty damn good to pull one over on the former UWA champion, Dr. John Bowes. It was the team Kentucky Bred, speaking about Kentucky, which is Clay Sawyer, Luke Finn, and Georgie Boy. They defeated Big, Black, and Beautiful, and that is not a racist tag team, ladies and gentlemen, because that team consists of Magic, the Magic Man. Love Magic Man. I love his gray patch in the corner of his goatee. It's awesome. The Magic Man, Black Sinister, and Sunny Kiss. But it was Kentucky Bred defeating BB&B to retain the UWA Elite Trios title. That's right, a 3-man tag title. And it was Kentucky Bred defeating BBB. B times 3, B, what is that? B, what is it? B squared? What is it? Squared? No. B, what's B to the third power?
It's a tongue twister there, Kev.
B times 3 dropped that match. But next match, Kyle the Beast, a man that we're very familiar with. He defeated Tommy Guns Cobrin to become the UWA Elite I champion. So congratulations to Kyle the Beast. Do not eat the title belt. It is for decor only, not human consumption. Moving on. Crazy Ivan. He defeated Dan the Man. Not to be confused with Dan the Man. Good job by Crazy Ivan. In the 5th match, it was Joey Adams defeating the not team, but it was a golden ticket elimination match where Joey Adams defeated TKO, the Jersey Kid, Johnny Eagle, and TJ Blade to win that golden ticket elimination match. We'll have to contact Dave and find out exactly what that match means. I'm having a funny feeling that match might mean some sort of maybe contract match to any of the titles. That's what I'm
thinking. Golden ticket, contract, almost like a Money in the Bank match, possibly.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I'm sure none of those guys really were fighting over the rights to go to the
chocolate factory.
The chocolate factory, yeah. I don't.
You never know, man. It's 21st century. You never know.
It's true. I mean, I like chocolate, so not like that though. But it was the Rogues, Jeff Cannonball and Brandon Kirk, defeating John Rome and Brandon the Bull. This wasn't a ladder match. and it saw the Rogues victorious, and they retained the UWA Elite Tag Team Championships. So Jeff Cannonball and Brandon Kirk remain Tag Team Champions. And a man with a little copyright infringement, Sean Damage McNellis, defeated Hedges. I think we'll have to have a little talk with Mr. McNellis about a little gimmick infringement there. But that's okay. Unless he wants to be an official sponsor, he could be Sean Damage 365 Radio McNellis.
I think we should talk to him about that. We might be able to get some kind of something going there.
I mean, well, you can get him some T-shirts, that's for sure.
Come out to the ring wearing a Damaged T-shirt. We can make that happen.
Totally make that happen. You should come out to maybe a theme song or maybe Damage Incorporated by Metallica, something like that.
Or he can just come out to the whole like this match is brought to you by like that whole NWO thing, but have it Damaged 365.
Yeah. The following paid announcement has been paid for by Damage 365 Radio.
Yeah, with Scott Hall's voice though. We got to get Scott Hall to do the voiceover though.
Got to get something, yeah, definitely. Let's see, match number 8. It was Matt Mitchell and Cypress defeating Brian Brass and Nicholas K. I haven't seen Nick K in a while.
I haven't heard his. I haven't even heard of him in at least a couple months at least.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where he's been because we've seen him at JCW a couple times.
He's been a superstar from time to time too, I think.
Yeah, so I don't know if he got hurt or something, but we'll have to reach out to him and find out. But good job either way in the match, even though they lost. But it was Matt Mitchell and Cypress defeating Brian Brass and Nicholas K. And the main event, the match that decided who was going to win the vacant UWA Elite Championship, it was Robbie Roller taking on former champion Eric Corvus and Michael Massacre, who seems to be everywhere.
Yeah.
But it was Robbie Roller defeating Corvus and Massacre to win and be crowned the new UWA Elite Champion. So congratulations to Robbie Roller, and congratulations to all our winners on the UWA Elite card from South River, New Jersey, and Last Breath. And a great job, as always, by Dave Swan putting on a great product. And if our schedules would conflict a little bit less, we'd like to get out to a couple more shows, but between moving and other shows and just absolute schedule mayhem.
Jam-packed for us this time of year, man. I mean, you're moving. I got the holiday season rolling around. It's very hard for us to get out to every single show that we're invited to, but we really try and make time for every single company that asks us to come be part of their show, because it's a great honor to have some of these companies just ask us if we want to come in and work with them and speak with some of their talent, and it's just a great honor for us.
It is, and it's great when we go to the shows and the guys walk up to us and they shake our hand. They're like, "Oh, awesome show last week," and good job recapping our house show from 2 weeks ago. It's good to see these guys listen, and we give them props on the air, and the other guys also appreciate that we tell it like it is. Like if it was a sloppy match or it was a bad match, we say it here. We're not going to pull any punches.
We don't sugarcoat anything.
No, we say it, and they appreciate that because they take that to heart and they take that back to when they're doing their training, so that doesn't happen again. I mean, look, everybody has an off night, but when it happens 1, 2, 3 times, it becomes a trend. So that's kind of where an outside, a non-biased opinion helps. We're not biased. We have nothing invested in any of this.
Exactly.
We're not like buddy with any of the, we have friends of all the wrestlers, but, we're buddies with the Down Boys, but we'll straight up tell them if they suck that night.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we're not a bunch of money hungry yes men. That's exactly what we're not. You know, like, and that's what a lot of these guys don't want. A lot of these independent wrestlers, they don't want a bunch of yes men around them, telling them that everything's perfect. When in reality, it's not, because they want to get to that next level. And the only way you're going to get to the next level is if you have people surrounding you that are honest and tell you like it is.
Yep, absolutely. And you know, look, every show, every company has those couple of guys that, I'm not going to say stink it up, but they're young, they're green, as they like to say in the business. Yep. They're still learning, you know, and they kind of get stuck in between, you know, matches where the matches were unbelievable, and then you watch this other match where this guy is a little bit rough around the edges and, you know, kind of lets the air out of the balloon. Look, you gotta get back on the bike. You gotta get back, and you gotta keep pedaling, and pedal as hard as you can, and work as hard as you can. I mean, and
you mentioned the Down Boys before too, and they're a great example of what hard work and dedication to the business can do.
Yep.
These young kids come into the company, come into the wrestling industry, and like you said, they're green. Like it happens to everybody when they first come into the business. But you know what? They worked hard, and they were just JCW Tag Team Champions. They worked their butts off, and within a year and a half of being in the business, they were Tag Team Champions in a very prestigious company.
Yep,
and that's a lot about them.
And they're good at what they do. They're very good as a tag team.
Exactly.
You can say that about other wrestlers such as Kyle the Beast, who impresses us every match. Joey Janela.
I was just going to say Joey Janela too. Chris Dickinson.
I mean, Dickinson's been doing it a little bit longer, but you know, Joey Janela has gone through a lot from leaving one company where they treated him like crap and coming to JCW, and you know, kind of had that reputation of being a wild card, a little wild, jumping out of the ring and doing all this crazy crap, but now is going to be known as not only the JCW World Champ, but one of the hardest workers, one of the greatest work ethics, and one of the most entertaining guys in the business. And I like to put two other guys on that list with Kyle the Beast and Joey Janela. I want to put Too Hot Steve Scott.
Yep.
And Eric Corvus.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more.
So
they're not only great workers, they're not only great athletes, but they are entertaining as hell.
Yep.
You follow any of these guys on social media even. They bring their character with them on social media so their fans can be entertained no matter what. So in turn, they want their fans want to come to the shows that they're performing at. And
I'm starting to get like, but only probably because everywhere I go, he's there. Michael Massacre.
Unfortunately, I've never seen Michael Massacre in person.
He's a monster. He's nuts. He's like he's in the same classification as I say Joey Janela, Too Hot Steve Scott, and a lot of those guys who like to give up their body for the entertainment.
And that's the type of not even in independent, but in the professional scene. That's exactly what I like. I like a guy who is willing to say, you know what, screw this. I'm going to throw my body on the line and just absolutely give these fans a show. And that's the type of entertainment that I like to see when I'm watching wrestling, whether it's independent, professional, anything.
Yep, absolutely. Let's announce a couple of cards that are coming up. Very, very quickly on the calendar. Friday, December 5th, 2014, will be live from the Avenel Columbus Council in Avenel, New Jersey. It's Superstars of Wrestling presents Seasons, Greetings, and Beatings. It will feature former WWE and ECW superstars like Tommy Dreamer and the former King of the WWE, Haku, will be in attendance, along with Andrew Anderson, which we've had an awesome interview with a couple weeks ago, and I had some a good conversation with him at the past big event where we were talking about